Yo guys, my man Scale-Based Aquatics here, and welcome to another Late Night Nothings. Late Night Nothings are pretty much when it's late and I've got nothing to update about, and I'm bored and I want to film. And on this lucky Late Night Nothing, we see my Colombian black and white tegu Taz chowing down. And we hear my puppy Lily scratching at the door. Taz is chowing down on a mix of reptilinks, chicken gizzard. Oh, I forgot to dust this with calcium. Well, he'll live. Not pond snails, snails. I don't know what kind of snails, but it's like the Zoomed canned snail thing. I don't know. I decided to try it. Seems he loves it. Egg. Is there anything else? Am I missing anything? No. So that's what my main man Tasmania is chowing down on and loving, actually. I don't know what I want to talk about in this late night nothing. Taz, for any of the newer viewers out there, is about a yearling old. Yearling old, that doesn't make sense. A year old or so, give or take a little bit. Colombian black and white tegu. He was wild caught, just as most Colombian black and white tegus are. It is the sad truth, but it is the truth. He still has his juvenile colors because he still is a juvenile. As an adult, they lose all that gold, and not that you can see it because I can't get too close because I'm afraid he'll bolt if I do. But they lose all that gold and white. Well, not white, but they lose. God, I can't talk. Loses most of the gold and some of his white pattern. Shut up, Mitchell. And gets black and white full on with speckles, like more speckles than stripes. God, finally got that sentence out. Got him at repticon last year from the shiftiest breeder ever. Well, not breeder, but table ever. Vendor, that's the word I'm looking for. Man, he loves that snail. He's got one more piece. He had 5 or 6 pieces, now he only has 1. Dude, he chowed down on that. Let me see if I can get a close-up. Oh, wait, now I got a drink here. I'm chowing down on pizza and Hawaiian punch, by the way. Not that you care. Hey, dog. Yep. Knew it. If I got too close, he'd flip. Repticon for me is coming up soon. It's spring. Like, it's during my spring break. And I don't exactly know the... Oh, wait. Yeah, I do. Excuse the messy room, guys. It's always messy. Just as it's always sunny in Philadelphia, it's always messy in Mitchell-delphia. By the way, this is a really good, well-written, like, magazine. It has the occasional, like, embellished thing, but other than that, it's a very good magazine, and I really like it. Lily's barking, please excuse that. Now, hold up. Oh, is this from last year? No, hold up. Yeah, no, January 16th. It is currently February. March. No. There we go. So, if it focuses, which it won't. Whatever. That is in April 9th through the 10th in Lawrenceville, Georgia. And I think that's the one I'm going to. If I don't go to that one, then the next one would be non-existent. So I have to go to that one. So roughly 2 months away. I can wait that long. Tell me if you want me to get anything. I don't think I'm going to get anything. I might get a frog. I might get a millipede. But as far as actual legitimate animals, not saying that frogs and millipedes aren't legitimate animals, I don't think I'm going to get anything. Not sure if I'm going to film there, by the way. I might film there, but it's kind of awkward. I don't like filming in public places. You know, a big old dude walking around, not a big old dude, a medium-sized high school kid with acne on his face, with a video camera, saying, "Hey guys, I'm Scale-Based Aquatics," walking around. That gets attention that I don't like at all. By the way, guys, you were looking at my, I have no idea what gender, wild-type axolotl named Abe Sapien, or Abe for short. If you don't know what Abe Sapien from, he is the blue fish guy from the movie. There's 2 of them, right? So it's not a chain, is it? I don't know. Set of movies: Hellboy and Hellboy 2. So yeah. In his tank is some Java moss chilling like a villain, hooked up on penicillin. Some Java fern doing the exact same thing except more covered in algae. A moss ball because I'm cheap. Pothos growing out of his filter because I'm too cheap for real filtration. And all of his floating plants, for the most part, have died or was eaten. Was eaten? Great grammar, Mitchell. Or is. Shut up, Mitchell. What else am I going to talk about in this late night? So, yeah, repticon. Definitely going to get a bunch of supplies, as in, like, hornworms, crickets, superworms, waxworms, silkworms, dubia roaches, pinky mice. And they normally have pretty cheap deals on 4x2 cages, so your boy might be looking into getting a new cage. Ooh! Rolling around! Whee! Sorry guys, did not mean for the camera to cut out there. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, when I move my home dog Tasmania to his 6x3, what should I do with this 4x2? Hold up. Clearing throat in action. Alright, what should I do with this 4x2, guys? I could put a snake, but Dad's not so pro on snakes. If I did get a snake, I would get... that's a good question, actually. What would I get? I might get a rat snake, because rat snakes are chill. They're bitey, but they're, like, cool looking. Like a rhino rat snake. Oh, that would be cool. But they're expensive, and I'm a high school student. Less cool. I don't know. I'll be 18 July 2nd. Can get a job at my local pet store. Hopefully help some of their care, because, God, it's awful. Or goodness, it's awful for all you religious folks out there. I'm sorry to offend you. By the way, these are how late night nothings are. They're just random. What else? What do I? Oh, Deadpool. God, it was such a good movie. It was so good. I know I sound like I'm a 4-year-old, but it was so good, guys. I do recommend seeing it if you are of legal age, which in Georgia is 17, and other states it's normally 18. So, yeah. It was a very good movie. It was very vulgar, very crude humor, a lot of sex scenes, for a Marvel movie, it's had the most gore and guts out of any Marvel movie known to man. There's a confirmed second one coming out, and it's gonna have my boy Cable in it, apparently. That's Cable. That's, of course, Deadpool. Wolverine, Cyclops, who else is in this? Forgot her name. And I have no idea who that is. So yeah, go see that movie. It's a good movie. How long is this late night? Nothing. It doesn't matter because it's nothing. Leonidas, my female bearded dragon. That's right, female. I feel like I say that every time I say she's a female. Yeah, she has been a fatty. She's eaten a lot because I fed her a lot today. I think today is when that failed Valentine's vlog went out, or yesterday. Pretty much I tried to feed all my animals, and it was sloppy, it was loud, because I don't think I put music overlaid on that video, because reasons. Because, gotta say because a lot. And yeah, so I threw in a million things. I threw in dubias, supers, and mealworms, and she ate like 3 of them, and then as soon as I turned the camera off, she went on gorging herself, because she hates me. Love you too, Leonidas. Love you too, but she hates me. So, what have I touched on? I've said, what should I get for the 2016 Repticon, like, animal-wise? Should I get anything? I had one idea, and tell me if it's a bad idea or not. To get one of those 4x2s, alright? Put it this way, alright? like redo the bulbs and things like that, and put the bulbs on top, alright? And then from there, do a frog setup. Like a legit awesome looking frog setup. And the bottom would have one species of frog, and that species is my tomato frog Chief, because Chief could use a bigger cage, and that's bigger than a 10-gallon. That 2 feet by 2 feet is bigger than a 10-gallon, and put the rest an arboreal species that is compatible and won't go down to the bottom, where it could potentially get munched by my tomato frog. What do y'all think about that idea? If that's a bad idea, I might just get a frog or a millipede, because millipedes are cool, and frogs are cool. Don't think I'm going to get a lizard, unless I am peer pressured by my friend Christopher Munn to get one. Might get a snake, like I said. So yeah, let me know in the comments. This video is getting long for a late night nothing. Whatever questions I've talked about in this video, help me answer them in the bottom below comment section. That's what it's called. And this has been your main man, Scale-Based Aquatics, with a late night nothing. Holla! Wait! This late night nothing wasn't done. It was almost done, but then it wasn't done, because it needed to be longer. Y'all needed to sit with me for a little bit longer. Y'all thought it was over, but it wasn't. Okay, sorry, I scared Taz a little bit. First of all, what's his name is, Animal Art TV, Home Dog? Yeah, okay. He had his, like, what is it, like a web thing? A live, like, talk show-esque thing, YouTube live, you know what I'm trying to say. He has those, and today's was the first one I tuned into, and he was talking about it, just a few awesome, valid points, and apparently I was the featured channel, which is pretty cool, because he has like 200 something, and I now have 74, I had 72, but 2 of those people in that, thing, his video, his chat, that's what I was trying to say, were like, yo, he shouted this kid out. Let's subscribe to him. So now I have 74. Thank you, Animal Art TV. You're awesome. He also gave me he didn't necessarily give me, it was my own idea that popped into my head because of his talking. And, like, at Tractor Supply and things like that, they have, like, stock tanks, like 300 plus gallon stock tanks. And the idea with this said stock tank is to make it an indoor pond for cichlids, which would be dope. Everything in the 110 gallon would go into the stock tank, and then some. Taz is interested in his food again, maybe. He kind of hid, and then whatever. And then the 110 would home a male Trimax cichlid, potentially. Of course, you know, puffer is still a thing. The puffer will still be a thing, for sure, in the 40 gallon. And then I'm also trying to get a furry critter. But Georgia has some of the most strict, like, animal state laws, and I have to abide by them. And that'll happen, of course. So, yeah, it's all a matter of money and love from parents, and yeah. Also, speaking of parental parents, my mother is coming from Texas to visit me. She probably has, like, something to do, like, side note, but she's coming to visit me and my brother, and we're going to eat, and yeah, I don't really know what else we're gonna do. Probably nothing. Might go to the pet store, who knows. So yeah, now I'm done, maybe, I promise, unless something pops in my head before this uploads. Main man, Scale-Based Aquatics. Talk to my home dog. Oh no, he ran off. Holla.